What makes a calling difficult to discover, to own, to live into? It took me 25 years to figure it out. I was caught up in thinking I had to be in significant places people noticed, and where I'd get noticed, doing significant things, imagining that I could not cut a wide swath of influence in a small or uncool place. There was a ladder to climb, a mark to be made, achievements and credentials to acquire. So what put me on that pathway? Well, certainly others' expectations from early on, the messages about me and to me, and then there's how I'm wired, passionate about ideas, collecting and curating ideas, always ready with ideas and ways to find better ideas, fearful I might be caught unprepared or underinformed, afraid of ever appearing broken, and feeling hindered by brokenness or weakness, feeling limited, misunderstood, underappreciated. There was a season of pursuing credentials and degrees, which actually kept me from seeing clearly where and to what I was called. I convinced myself that my calling was all about the acquisition of more and more knowledge and maybe finding the right venue to unload that knowledge. It took me 25 years of struggling with that need to discover that it was not about me. It's what the Apostle Paul describes in his most poignantly personal letter. He writes, "Our message is not about ourselves. We're proclaiming Jesus Christ. All we are is messengers, errand runners from Jesus for you. We carry this precious message around in the unadorned clay pots of our ordinary lives. What's precious, transformative, is the message, not me." There was the source of tension with my calling, confusing the calling with me, the unadorned clay pot. The discovery of my calling has been all about owning my brokenness, confusing calling with ambition, and growing content with being of use, the enoughness of being a clay pot. Earlier in the same letter, Paul says, Jesus comes alongside us when we go through hard times. And before you know it, he brings us alongside someone else who is going through hard times so that we can be there for that person, just as God was there for us. There it was. My calling. My calling is about the people I'm called to serve. For me, the way through the tension with my calling was the journey out of my head and into relationship, and breaking out of my head and discovering that my head came along. The real breakthrough came when I stumbled upon the most important word in the Bible, the word that describes the heart of God and the nature of God's purpose and destiny for us, our calling. And that word is with.